Jeff, it's so nice to meet you, man. I loved this movie. I saw it yesterday, and I'm a giant Turtles fan. I got Kevin Eastwood's signature on my wall.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
man. So did I say Eastwood? I meant Eastman.
I didn't want to correct you. I was
As
like,
soon as I was like, wait a
but then
second.
I was like, is this a test? Is he
No,
testing
no, no,
if
no,
I
no, no.
correct
But
him?
thank you.
And I know Eastman. Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely. I almost said the wrong thing, but I'm glad I caught myself. Anyway, we're going to start off with a warm up question. I wanted to ask a two parter. Who's your favorite turtle, and what's your favorite pizza topping? Because I feel like this is a sort of question I got to ask to get to know what kind of guy I'm talking to.
Michelangelo, he's the funny one. He's the one who doesn't take things too seriously. Always Michelangelo all day. And then pizza topping is just cheese. I'm just like a keep it simple. Like when
Just
done
a
right, it's perfect.
Kevin McAllister type. I got you. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's this big tease for what's in store for the Turtles next in a mid-credit scene. Has a script already been written for a sequel, or is that on pause until after the strike?
That's on pause until after the strike. But you know that is a beloved character, and there's a lot of story to tell with that. And to put now that we've established these four teens as these turtles, to see them go up against that character is very exciting.
Now, there's no teases for this character, but please tell me that there are plans in place for this guy right
Oh
here.
yeah, you have to. We have
Oh
to.
my God, I love him so much. Now, is there any particular Ninja Turtles character though that you're most excited about possibly getting your hands on in the future?
A character that
Yeah, just any specific like character in that world, in that universe.
Krang. Krang is so interesting to me. The Arnie suit, it's I'm like, we got to do something with Krang.
That's awesome. Yeah. Now in the film, you got to play around a lot with like the lore and the origin of the turtles, right? I mean, it's very faithful, but there were some tweaks to their backstory and everything, both from the comics and like past versions we've seen of them. Are there any particular contributions that you brought to the story that you're the most proud of?
I mean, I think really just like wanting to make it emotional. Like we're making a comedy, but like we really need to lean into this character story. And one of the first scenes that we did is that whole Splinter flashback, and just like really leaning into like his loneliness and what the turtles meant to him, and when he found them, and then just that his struggle to be a single parent raising four kids.
I thought that, I mean, I thought there were some really interesting choices, but like I really enjoyed. I feel like as I was watching it, I think it gets away from you sometimes that they are actually teenagers, which is what I really loved about what you guys did with this movie. And I also felt like that Splinter is sort of like human phobic. And so I feel like there's this thing where, does that sort of like translate over into like where you've got homophobia or racism today, like where you have people that you love that, but because the turtles are clearly like they love humans, right? But Splinter hates them, and so you sort of see this disconnect between them. Was that something that you guys were sort of going for with the storytelling?
I think it's like, oh yeah, Splinter feels like he's a little bit like your uncle that you're like, I don't want to talk to him at Thanksgiving dinner because he's going to say some strange things that I don't agree with. And like Splinter's really warm and loving, and he's complex in that way, where it's like he is a loving, caring father who really cares a lot about the kids, but he has some crazy ideas about humans. And I think hopefully, I think I hope both the Turtles and Splinter in this film learn to be more empathetic and understanding.
I think you definitely got that across, but I really loved how you guys did that. Jeff, I know you got a million people to talk to today. I'm out of time, but thank you so much for taking the time. I really
love so much.